Everybody, how's it going? Today is June 15th, 2023. It's a Thursday. You know what that means? Monster Strike news. Let's get going because we have some interesting details coming to the world of Monster Strike. So we want to make sure that you do not miss out on it just because you cannot speak the language. So let's get going. First, just a rehash. We do know that Hihiirokane Kai will be coming tomorrow, June 16th, 7 p.m. Japan time. A reminder of her sub bump combos that are available if you are picky about that. We also have the Monster Strike Day coming on the 20th. Don't forget that you will be picking up a Tokudama for the next event that will be coming. We've already got the one for the alpha, so no more for that. So keep that in mind. We also have the option to pick up some alternate strike shot voices for 2 exclusive monsters. We have the second session for Kirinji, and we have the first session for Muse there. So if you want either of those alternate strike shot voices, do not forget to pick that up. You have a total of 3 opportunities to pick them up before it's gone forever. We got the announcement of a new Chou Kyukyoku Insidious quest. This is a Monster Strike Day exclusive quest. Empereira will be that monster there, and yes, like I said, it's a Monster Strike Day exclusive quest, so on the 20th you'll get your first opportunity to take her quest on. We also, when we have a Monster Strike Day exclusive quest, we have a sealed version, which of course allows you to take onto the stage without any berries or badges to help you out along the way, and see if you can beat it in that form of Monster Strike. If so, you will pick up this nice looking alternate art form of Empereira here. So it does tend to be significantly more challenging, so hopefully that's something you can take down. On top of that, we got the announcement of a new Bakuzetsu quest with Paraiso here in the wood element. And Paraiso is, of course, a Bakuzetsu, which means, first, her debut quest will be on next Friday, which will be the 23rd at 7 p.m. Japan time. And this is what I was going to talk about. With the Bakuzetsu quest, we get a new Treasure 9. Again, you'll have 9 spots that you pick from after you complete her stage. You'll get 1 item for sure, but if you happen to hit the weak point, you will get all of the items on the left, as well as that good job sticker featuring Paraiso there. So always fun to do, a little nice motivator to get you to play that Bakuzetsu quest a little bit more. But of course, when one new Treasure 9 comes, one comes to an end. Tamoan-chan there in the red fire flavor will be ending her Treasure 9 stint as of June 20th. That will be her last appearance, so please do not forget about that. Now, we got the announcement that we are going to get some new Abyss stages, Kinki no Goku. On the next session that will come next week, we will be seeing these new stages pop up for the Abyss. So that's pretty darn fun. So what is this area called? It's called the Shinen. Now, unfortunately, Shinen also means Abyss. So we're going to just call this the Depths, right? You're in the Abyss and you're in the depths of the Abyss. So that's what I'm going to call it going forward. But, you know, maybe I'll just keep up Shinen going, because it's not bad for you guys to learn a little bit of Japanese too. So Shinen is the new area, and you will be able to play this area once you have completed the Abyss, all 30 stages. Now, how does the Shinen work? Well, they will actually feature all of the EX monsters as a boss, and you'll see that there's 5 elements. How convenient. Every session of the Abyss will allow you to take on 3 of the 5 quests. As you can see on the slide, this first edition of the Shinen will feature the fire, water, and wood stages that you can take on. Now, it is important to note that while the boss will be these EX monsters, they are not somebody that will drop in the clearing of this quest. So keep in mind, you will not be able to get the respective EX monsters as a drop from this quest. Now, there might be other hidden features along with these quests, but they did explicitly say they will not drop. They also did say that these stages would be quite challenging, so expect these to be quite difficult. because the reward for clearing any of the quests in the Shinen is that you will be able to skip 25 out of 30 stages of the standard abyss on the next appearance. And the important thing to note about that is that does include 1 through 30. Up until now, the skip feature does stop at 25. So maybe if some of those stages 26 and beyond have been, really hurting you, this might be a way to get past that. Now, like I said, it does appear that these Shinen quests will be quite difficult. So maybe the pain to get them is not worth it. But of course, what's going to be in the back of everybody's mind is there another EX hiding along this? Like maybe you need to clear all 5, and then once you clear all 5, you'll be able to farm certain quests to take on another EX monster, which I wouldn't be surprised if it's hiding in this. So we'll have to see that. And that would also mean that we wouldn't be able to get to see this EX potentially until next month when all the stages come into rotation. But a very interesting prospect here, and we'll see which monsters shine in these Shinen quests. But pretty cool to see the Abyss getting another update for sure. Now, we also got an exciting announcement of the daily Tsumitate Gacha, which we're going to call daily stacking Gacha. And this is basically simply play a game each day in the world of Monster Strike. Clearing that one stage will get you a Gacha stack. And you will be able to stack that for later, in which you'll be able to pull on a special gacha. You'll be able to stack up to 50 pulls, and these are free pulls. So, I mean, all you have to do is play and clear one single quest. There's no reason not to. They're giving away pulls here. So let's take a look at how this works. Clear any one quest to stack one gacha pull in your pool, right? If you happen to clear a quest and that day is Monster Strike Day, instead of 1 gacha being banked, you'll get to bank 10 gacha pulls instead. So this is important. If you want to get your max 50, you need to make sure you do not forget to play a Monster Strike Day. If you forget, you will not hit 50. I don't think the days work out such that you can hit 50. So please be careful about that. Also, you'll see that on the chart there that there's like a blue area. That is basically referring to the fact that over this time period, if you cleared 30 total quests, you will get a bonus 10 pulls out of that. And again, you should, as long as you're not just like logging in and quitting the game, playing 30 quests within 3 weeks, maybe even more than 3 weeks, 4 weeks almost, honestly. Come on, that's doable. So should be a slam dunk to get that. However, this is very important because inevitably somebody does this because they can't read anything. It's like, ooh, pretty button, let me press this. You can only do this gacha once. So if you decide you want to pull, you're gonna spend that gacha and gonna be set. Now there are some foolproof safety implementations here, because the gacha period does not begin until July 8th, which is the earliest you can get 50 pulls. If you play every day, you make sure you take advantage of Monster Strike Day. You get the 10 bonus pulls because you played 30 total quests. The fastest you can ever pull on this gacha will be July 8th, and that's when this gacha unlocks. So you can't, there's no way to shoot yourself in the foot and clear one quest, go over there, I got one, let me pull. At least that won't happen, I guess, unless you start on July 8th. But there's still a few days after when the gacha starts and when you can pull. So if you missed a day, you have until the 13th to keep stacking gacha. So please don't forget about that. Tell your friends, because people will screw this up. I hate to see it, but it will happen. I'm already going to prepare for that to happen in the Discord channel. Anyways, next event is coming, and yeah, it's not a collab. I thought maybe they might pull a fast one on us, but again, we do have Dream Days coming quite soon, so I guess Mixi found it in their heart to avoid having a back-to-back collab session. So we will be picking up something from the Zoroastra series. not too familiar with that, so excuse the pronunciations. And boy, were these translations interesting to find. The event will begin on June 17th, which is when the Alpha series ends. Our first gacha monster will be Tarvi and Zyric here. And just a word of caution in Japanese, it's Tarvi and Zarichu. So, obviously that might mean I'm pronouncing the name in English wrong. Anyways, let's keep going. Fire type, Pierce, Deity, Blast type, anti-damage wall, anti-block, anti-transport wall, and bump combo X2. Strike shot is power up, and when touching the first friendly unit, he starts attacking while traveling to all enemies in order. So you'll get your power up, and then the moment you hit a friendly unit, then the order that your units would attack in, then it'll start transporting to them. And as he transports to them, there'll be a nice brilliant orange line showing. If there's any enemies in that line, then they'll get attacked. I forget who else has that, but if you're not careful, you might end up wasting that strike shot. So make sure you understand how that strike shot works for Tarvi and Zyric here. Bump combo, we got Trident, Chip Saw, and Super Bolt. Gacha monster number 2, we've got Angra Mainyu here. Angra Manyu in Japanese. We've got a bounce deity speed type, and her abilities are actually I'm not sure if it's super anti-damage wall, minesweeper M, anti-magic circle, right position killer M. On the gauge we have repeat hit killer as well as strike shot turn boost. For the strike shot, all touched friendly units get bubbly mode for a set amount of turns. Remember, that does reduce the speed down reduction rate of your monsters when they hit other monsters or walls. Bump combos, we have a water super 8-way splitting bullet as well as an attached bomb 6. I love the attached bomb bump combo for sure. So we'll definitely see how he changes the Monster Strike world. And last but not least, the third gacha monster will be Aka Manafu here. Mana? Definitely interesting art there, and that owl is kind of scary looking at the bottom. Pierce, deity, power type. For the abilities, we have anti-damage wall, magic circle boost M, super anti-speed down wall, as well as gauge multiplier retainment. Again, that is even if you miss your gauge for the anti-block, you will still be able to get the maximum attack multiplier for as if you would have hit your gauge. Anti-block and wall strike shot turn reducer on the gauge. For his strike shot, we've got speed, power up, and all touch friendlies get powered up for a set amount of turns, in which that power up is scaled by the number of enemies killed in that turn. Bump combo, we have Chozetsu Pierce Spread EL5 along with Chozetsu Blast. Now, I think they know that people will be interested in these characters. If so, we have a special paid pack available for 4,900 yen, which gets you a guaranteed one out of those 3 new monsters, as well as 50 orbs to boot. So not a bad proposition if you are prone to in-app purchases in this game, so do consider it if any of those tickle your fancy. And to take a quick look at the event monsters that will be coming, we've got Veretra. I'm just going to read the Japanese name. Urusuraguna there in fire. We have Spunta, Armati, and Amurutato in wood and dark, respectively. Oof, again, if you know these characters or the source material and I am killing the pronunciation, I apologize. And of course, for those of you who love these farming event helper campaigns, for this event, we do get the nice ability in that if you collect 99 luck of any of those 3 drop monsters as a total, so across 3, it's fine, you will be able to unlock double drops off the bat just by hitting that 99 luck marker, which does mean if you want to speed through them with some biscuits, That's an X4, so that's always good to speed along with form. And before we wrap up for today, we do have a Transcension for Diarmuid there in water. Pierce Paladin super speed abilities. We've got anti-gravity barrier, anti-speed down wall, robot Vivalith killer L, and Paladin Sprite killer L. That is a quad killer ability with L on them, so that's pretty nice. Connect skill, we've got super anti-warp and bump combo boost M. The requirements there, not so bad. You need 2 or more non-paladin classes or 2 or more non-speed types, which should not be too difficult. The strike shot is he will go through walls, and then on the first enemy he hits, he will bash and then fire a laser at them. So not the most exciting bump or strike shot, but the bump combo looks pretty tasty as long as you can get lasers around. All enemy lock on laser EL and trident laser EL. And it does have the lock-on symbol on the icon, so it might actually be a lock-on trident laser. So, pretty interesting stuff for Diarmuid there. I definitely do have a good amount in my box, I feel like. So, we'll see how he performs later. And then we did get some more teasers about what's coming to Dream Days. Don't forget that will be on July 8th and 9th. So we will be looking forward to that. The orchestra is always awesome. You know, I've said it every time. This game has amazing music. So please check that out. We've got the Gozetsu Challenge match. And of course, all the other games that have been coming out with the Tower Sky and Kotodaman will have a stage as well at Dream Day. So as long as everything works out, we'll stream most of it together, and hopefully we'll have some fun on that event. And that is it for today. Next Monster Strike News will be at the same time as usual, 4 p.m. Japan time. And here are your lucky monsters for next week. I don't know. Rosie B and Roshida. I don't know, they don't ring a bell actually, so I don't know. So hopefully you have enough to keep your max luck counts up, and that's it for me today. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and if you have not done so already, consider hitting the like and subscribe button. All of these slides have already been posted to Monst on Twitter, so if you want to get the latest news as soon as I get them ready, check that out on Twitter. And of course, on the Discord channel, you have a lot of folks online talking about the news as it happens, so consider joining in and talk to them. They speak English, most of them, and are usually nice. So that's it for me today. Thank you for watching again, and until next time, bye bye.